Hey, what's up, Sarah? Oh, sorry. Let's get this a little better. Boom. Okay, so yes, as I mentioned in the text, totally understand what's going on. You guys got some big stuff, life stuff happening. So, in the meantime, I do want you to keep a few things in mind for training. And just because you and I aren't seeing each other on a weekly basis, I'd like you to keep moving. So much of what you do, you have to be in a sedentary position, right? In that position for you, tighter in the hip flexors, shoulders forward, all those things kind of compound on themselves, and then they can lead to aches, pains, etc. So, really want you to keep moving, but it doesn't have to take much. You got plenty of tools there that you can do all of the movements. And then by all means, let me know at any time, like if you have questions or anything like that, I can send a quick video or something. So I was just doing up a few notes here, and really what I'm going to do is give you a few basic movements to think about and adding them into your maybe 2 or 3 times a week would be ideal. And my thought is that maybe a little warm up, a little pre-stretch, but then you should be doing these and be done within 30 minutes. So for all the movements, I would say keep the movement sets to 8 to 12 reps, somewhere in there. Could be 8, could be 10, could be 12, right? The more you do, the more endurance it takes. So if you're not quite ready to jump up in a weight, then I would do more reps, right? But going beyond 12, I think use that time for other things. So keep your movements 8 to 12 sets. Do about 2 to 4 sets of every movement. And if you do want to use time, you can totally do that. And that's roughly around 45 seconds to 60 seconds of work. So we've done that for like squatting, right? Bodyweight squats, 45 seconds. How many can I get? It's a great way to do it. Like I said, 3 times a week, I'd like you to do the moves. And then walk as often as you possibly can throughout everything. I just think it's crucial for your hips and just getting you moving and getting you outside. And then the big stretch I'd like you to do is that hip flexor stretch. Right? So it's this guy here, good tail tuck, arms can be down, just holding that, right? That tail tuck creates the stretch, and so you're holding that for 60 seconds, okay? Outside of that, I like to think of getting a squat, a push, a hinge, or a hip lift, and a pull-in every time I work out. So I'm going to give you 2 different workouts to do. So here's the first one. First one would be dumbbell squat tuck, right? Holding the weights by your side, sitting down, right? 8 to 12 reps per set of these, or 60 seconds of work, okay? So that'd be my first move. Tuck squat with weights. Second move would be a basic plank here, right? And you know the deal there, just working on getting the time further and further, right? Couple seconds each time is a big change, okay? The third move would be your bridges, which you're very familiar with. And I just like plugging those in. So you would do your basic bilateral hip lift, stagger left, staggered right, and I would do 10 in each of those in succession. So all 3 would be 1 set, right? And then the last one's a pull, and I thought the staggered pull was the most basic one with your heavier dumbbell. So you got that staggered stance. If my left leg's forward, my left arm's on the whatever, coffee table, chair, and then the right arm's the one pulling, okay? So same thing there, 8 to 12 reps on the pull, depending on your weight, or you could go for time. Keep in mind, on your pulls, keep your chin tucked, okay? So that would be one workout, 4 movements, that's it. And I would go through them, boom, 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 and then go all the way back up, go through it again. You want at least 3 sets of those, or 3 times through that circuit, okay? The second workout would be a front squat. So going back up, kind of keeping those same themes. The weights are here now, and I'm just dropping in, same squat here. This is a front squat. So it takes a little more core, a little more upper back control. Again, 8 to 12 depending on your weight. I kept it pretty easy. Going for the push, you're going to keep with a plank to knee driver. And a plank to knee driver is up on the hands, bringing a knee up the middle, and then pressing overhead. Right? That would be a great way to add to the push from the plank, right? It's a nice progression up. You could totally do 8 kickouts on one right leg, 8 on the left, right? And that would be your set of 1. If you need to stay at the plank, stay at the plank. The third move of that would be the hinge, and that was going to be now with the single leg bridge. Now you've done these before, so we usually go where you get bridges, staggered left, staggered right, then we do the march, then we've done the single. And the single, pretty easy as far as setup goes, or simple I should say. So you're going to bring it all the way up, you'll commit to that one leg, ease it down. Now we've done sets of 5, but you're working your way up to 10. So if that's easy, then go ahead and increase those reps, but 1 rep extra is quite a bit on each side, okay? Then I'd go for the 4th one on that. That's the bent over row. So now you don't have support. That's what makes it a little harder. Therefore, you probably have to go lighter with weight. We've done this before though. Good chin tuck, big row up. 1 count up, 3 count down, okay? 8 to 12 reps. So those are 2 workouts. You could either do, one of those kind of for a few weeks. You could alternate between the 2, so you keep a little variety in there. Yeah, and then obviously depending on how everything continues to progress through IVF and going that route, that's going to change things. And so I anticipate us needing to adjust some things, and that's fine. Don't hesitate to text me and let me know. I'm going to send this over to you right now. That should get you started, and then we'll go from there. Anyways, I will talk to you very soon. All right, bye-bye.